My birthday was never something I asked much from. A quiet dinner, a small cake, and maybe a kind word was always enough. This year I turned 34. I told myself it would be different, that maybe things would finally feel normal again. For months, my marriage felt like living with a stranger. We spoke politely, but without warmth. We shared space, but not feelings. Every conversation felt planned and careful. I tried to fix things. I suggested counseling. I tried patience. I tried silence. Nothing worked. When my husband told me he had planned a birthday dinner with his family, I felt a small spark of hope. Maybe this was his way of trying. Maybe this dinner was meant to heal something. The restaurant was expensive and crowded. Everyone was already there when we arrived. Smiles were wide, but eyes felt cold. His mother hugged me tightly and said today is special. I smiled back, though my chest felt heavy. We sat down. Food was ordered. Small talk filled the table. People laughed, but it felt forced. I noticed my husband checking his phone again and again. I ignored it. When the cake arrived, people clapped loudly. Someone asked me to stand. I felt nervous, but I stood anyway. Then his mother stood up too. She held an envelope in her hand. She said this is a gift from all of us. Her voice was loud enough for nearby tables to hear. My husband lifted his phone and pointed it toward me. I took the envelope slowly. My hands were steady even though my heart was racing. I opened it. Inside were papers. Legal papers. Documents about ending the marriage. For a moment the world felt quiet. Then I heard a few laughs. Someone whispered, "This will be interesting." They were waiting for tears, for anger, for drama. I did not give them that. I took a deep breath. I looked at everyone at the table. Then I smiled. I said thank you. I said I was glad they finally said it out loud. I took the pen from the table, and I signed the papers. The laughter stopped. Faces changed. Confusion replaced confidence. I closed the folder and placed it gently on the table. Then I reached into my bag. I pulled out another file. This one was thicker, heavier. I placed it next to their envelope. I told them I had something to share too. Months ago, when I realized my marriage was ending, I did not scream. I did not fight. I prepared. I met a lawyer quietly. I listened. I learned. I protected myself. The house we lived in was no longer shared. It was already in my name. The savings were already divided. The business I helped build was already secured. I explained everything calmly. My voice did not shake. The table was silent. My husband lowered his phone. He looked smaller than I had ever seen him. His mother tried to speak, but no words came out. I stood up. I adjusted my coat. I said some moments are meant to be private, not used for entertainment. Then I walked away. I did not look back. Outside, the air felt lighter. I breathed deeply for the first time in years. Later that night, my phone stayed silent. No apology. No explanation. Just quiet. In the days that followed, I heard stories. The video was never posted. The family argued. Blame was passed around. None of it mattered to me. For the first time, I slept peacefully. The next morning, I woke up early. I made myself coffee. I sat by the window and watched the city move. I realized something important. Strength is not loud. Power does not always shout. Sometimes it is calm. Sometimes it signs papers quietly and waits. On my birthday, I lost a marriage, but I gained myself. That was the best gift I could ever receive.